let's just get some coffee and do this. I just tried to make a sassy video opening and it didn't work out. So in the morning, I don't have time to do a ton of stuff, but I do like to look at least like a little put together. So I've put together all the products that I typically use, and on a daily basis I use almost all drugstore products as well, mostly because, you know, it's college and I don't want to have to replace my more expensive products often. So anyway, here we go. I thought I would do this as a chatty video because I barely do any videos with talking in them, so I thought this would be a good time to do that. Alright, so I've already done my face. Done my face? No, I have not. I've already washed my face, put on moisturizer, all of that stuff. So I let that kind of soak in for about 10 minutes. I make my coffee, and then the first thing I do is go ahead and use a primer. I'm using the NYX Angel Veil primer. I really like it. You have to shake it up before you use it though. I'm just a little worried that it might be breaking me out. It's like one of those silicone primers, so I don't know. But my skin is like pretty clear right now, so I'm kind of assuming that it's not. I just feel like the first couple times I used it, I got some breakouts, but that could also be from other things. So then I just like to let this sink in for a couple minutes while I do my eyes. So the only eye primer I actually have, they're all high-end, so I'm just using the Primer Potion, but I've heard that the e.l.f. one is good. Just never tried it. Like, I've had this for over a year and I'm like almost done with it. I have never finished one before. So I just put that, and I really have to do that because my eyelids are super oily and just shadows crease on me. And then again, I like to let this sit for a couple minutes as well, so I will move on to my eyebrows. So I actually use two products on my brows, and it is the e.l.f. Defining Eye Pencil or something, and I think this is dark brown. I'm pretty sure it's dark brown. The packaging all got kind of gross, but I just got back into using this. And then I also use the L'Oreal Artist Something Stylist Plumper, which that packaging also rubbed off. I don't know if it's just me or if these packages are just not that great, but I really like both of these products, and if I'm really in a hurry I will only use this one because I won't bother filling in because I have pretty thick brows anyway, but when I have a little extra time like I do today, I like to go ahead and fill them in. But basically I just kind of add more up by my arch, more here, and then underneath. But yeah, that's pretty much it for that. I don't really have any specific way of doing it. And then I just take the eyebrow gel. This one is also in, I think, medium. It's like the first one that's brown, like there's like the blonde one and then there's this one. And I really like this just because it adds some hold to my brows, and I feel like it makes the pencil last longer, because my problem when I used that e.l.f. pencil before was that it just wasn't that long lasting. Alright, so now for one of the more exciting parts, I'm going to be using this Makeup Revolution Iconic 2 palette, and the glare is like really bad on that. But this is what it looks like. It's basically the one that's supposed to look like the Naked 2 palette, and I don't own the Naked 2 palette, so I can't tell you how close it is, but in the store I did like swatch them, and this does seem pretty close, like I held them up next to each other. So, you know, I think for $7, this is great. I mean, I don't wear cool tones that much, so I didn't want to spend the $54 or whatever on a cool tone eyeshadow palette when I can just buy this, and they seem to last pretty well. So I've been using this a lot for every day. I said I don't wear cool tone eyeshadows that much, and then I'm using it every day. I don't know. I just really like the kind of sparkly shades in here. Basically, the first thing that I do is take this matte shade over here, and I just put that all over my eye to kind of set the primer and give me a more even base. Using an e.l.f., like one of their $1 brushes, by the way. I kind of like this one. I had some other ones from this line though, and I didn't like it, but this is just like the flat eyeshadow brush, so that's good. And then once that's done, I will just take the light brown shade, or like the lighter brown shade right here. I don't like that they don't have names, and it's also a matte shade, and I just put that on a fluffy brush and go ahead and kind of put that in the crease above, because I have slightly hooded eyes. And now this is kind of an everyday thing, but not totally. A lot of times I'll just use a Maybelline color tattoo, but I think that I already did a video doing that makeup, so wanted to switch it up. But this is still pretty fast. So once that's all in the crease, you are almost done. I just take this shimmery shade that's right next to it, back on that flat brush, and I like to concentrate this on the outer half of my eye. This one is super pretty. It's like a coppery color, so it's perfect for fall. I'll just blend that in a little. I know that it's like a lot of people do just matte shades for every day, which I do sometimes and I think looks really nice, but I like this because it like wakes you up a little bit more than that does. Just taking the color right next to that one, which is just a lighter shimmery shade, I place that on the inner half. And this is just a clean brush, so I'm gonna blend out a bit. And that's pretty much it for the eyes. So now I just go back really quickly. These take the longest. The eyes take the longest out of this whole thing. All right, so for skin now, I go in with the Dream Pure BB cream from Maybelline, and this is the lightest shade, I believe. Of course, it's not on there. I'm like pretty sure this is the lightest shade though. I just like to take this on my fingers and dab it where I need coverage. I feel like this covers pretty well, and I just really have liked my skin since I switched over to using a BB cream for every day instead of a foundation. It's like a lot more forgiving and it's just lighter. And with oily skin, this BB cream works really well. I like it better than my Benefit. I have the Benefit Big Easy one. They're very different formulas though. Like that one's like kind of moussey and this one's more liquidy, but I think I like this one better. And my skin has just been really nice lately, which I don't know if it has anything to do with this, but it does have salicylic acid in it, so it might. And then I just go ahead and take a tiny bit more, like literally this much more, and place it. Usually my cheeks are where I need extra. I just really love how this BB cream looks. Like not matte, but not dewy, and it doesn't really get oily on me throughout the day, even though it doesn't claim to be like oil control or anything. Then I take the ever so popular Maybelline Fit Me concealers. I use 15 Fair and 10 Light. Fair for under my eyes and highlighting, and then light if I have any blemishes to cover up, but I actually do not right now, which is crazy. I just have this scar like right here. This has never happened before. So I just take this to cover up my dark circles because we all have them. And then I've been blending it in the past few days with this e.l.f. pointed foundation brush. I saw it at Target and I wanted to try it out. I do like it for blending out liquid concealer. I had bought it thinking I was going to use it for like powder, but it's too like dense and like, I don't know, for that. So I've been using it to blend out concealer, which I actually really like. Because I feel like using a brush keeps more coverage from the concealer, and then using a sponge does, but the sponges really make it look nice too. So that's that, and then I go ahead and powder using this Maybelline Fit Me powder, which I have been using as a mirror. I just really like the look that this gives, and I feel like it does a nice job of keeping my face a little more matte. It's the matte and poreless one. It's just an everyday look, so for blush, contour, and highlight, blush, contour, highlight, I have been trying this e.l.f. mineral bronzer out. I bought it like literally 6 months ago and like barely ever used it, but I've been liking it now. So the only thing with this one is it's like really, really pigmented and it's a little dark for me, so I have to tap some off on the back of my hand. But then I just bronze where I would contour if I was. But this adds a bit. I like it because it's a little more cool toned. It's not super, super warm, so it kind of works as both. I'm just going to take another e.l.f. product, e.l.f. Mellow Mauve, which I've been using for forever, and it's almost gone. Wow. And this one you kind of have to pack on. Then a quick highlight using the Wet n Wild Reserve Your Cabana bronzer. I just place that up here. Realized I forgot mascara. I'm just gonna go do this and speed it up because mascara takes me about 6 years. Using the Maybelline Lash Sensational, the waterproof formula. It's on, and now the only thing left is lips. And for school, I pretty much every day of my entire life am wearing lipstick. I don't know why. So that's just how I do things. So I'm going to be using two NYX products. One of them is like new. It's the NYX Liquid Suede liquid lipstick kind of deal. I actually was at the store like a couple days before these were supposed to release, and they were like all in stock, but I was like, I'm only going to get one because I didn't want to buy a bunch if I didn't like them. But it turns out I do like them, so I will probably be purchasing more. They're pretty long wearing. Eating is a little bit of a thing, but like with transfer, it's not like a liquid lipstick, but it's not like a traditional lipstick either. It's not that bad. So first I'm just going to line my lips using the NYX lip pencil in Natural. How cute do I look right now? I'm just going to take this. It has like more of a paddle style thing, which I like because you can like just use both sides. You don't have to like dip in more than once. And this is in the color Soft Spoken. This is my kind of everyday try a little makeup. I really like it, especially obviously it's for fall. It's like cool tone, just cool tones everywhere. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful and maybe found a few products that you want to try out. And I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please consider subscribing to my channel, Katie Claire Makeup, so that you don't miss any videos from me. Hopefully I'll see you in my next video, and I hope you are having a great day. Bye.